up, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at Kibbetech. Let's just take you through a stroll here on the laser side. So I see a bunch of empty barrels of hydraulic fluid. So we just got the press brake all filled up. It actually takes about 48 gallons of hydraulic fluid, which is about a couple grand. So that was fun. Getting that thing filled up so we can get it fired up. Our electricians are finally here, getting everything set up, getting all the conduit ran, getting everything sorted out for all the new machines. We started loading up the mezzanine up there. So right now we got the air compressor up there. Yesterday after we put it up there, we decided to actually sheet the whole top of the mezzanine with like 1-inch thick plywood. And now next up, we're gonna put the dust collector up there. The main power source will go up next, and then the laser chiller and the transformer after that. Slowly but surely making progress over here. Got the material rack back up. We actually got that whole thing powder coated. I'm actually gonna make badges for the front that'll have the tubing size in it. Probably powder coat them red or something so you can actually really see what each shelf material is, so there's no confusion there. I got another material rack coming this weekend that'll go over there. Probably get that one powder coated as well. Getting closer and closer every day to getting this stuff fired up. We got a lot of parts we got to make, so hopefully have all the wiring done this week, and then we'll have all the stuff up there today. Stay tuned for that. Maybe next week, maybe we can cut some parts. Back here on Dan's truck, we're working on the rear fender mounts. You can see we did something to the fender here. So basically this fender, they kind of dip down from the middle and they kind of come down here a little lower. So like a stock bed actually lines up at the bottom of the window, and this one lines up like almost 2 inches below it. So I decided to cut the bed side from here and just kind of get this up a little bit. We're gonna do a little bit more in here, so we'll be able to like fill it into the cage to the fender without it having like a big dip in it, and I just think it looks better like that. So perfect timing for everyone to fire up their loud electric tools or air tools. Chase is over there working on the front bump stop mount right now. Front shock mounts are done, and then we're just working on the bump stops right now. Evan, what do you think? My balls. All right, back over here on the front of Dan's truck, we got Chase working on
bump mounts.
Teed it right up for you.
At some point, there will be enough notched out to where it's straight this way, straight this way. Yeah, so it should look kind of like that when it's done.
Pretty much like the white truck.
The other white truck.
The other white truck. Which is funny, we made the water lines for the white truck, and the water lines off of this truck fit that truck identical to this layout, so that was pretty neat. So we just copied these and made those for the other truck. Front shock mounts, bump mounts, that side's all done. J-arms in there, bunch of up travel. I think we're gonna be around 20 inches of travel by the time it's all bumped and strapped, so that'll be nice. It'll be like 20 in the front, probably 28, 30 in the rear. Be a pretty well balanced truck, so pretty much it for now. All right, back over here in the machine shop, we got another new old face over here. Remember Shane, he used to intern for us, and he was done with, well, I don't even know, what school are you going to do?
University of Oklahoma.
There you go. And he graduated, and I told him when he graduated he'd have a job waiting for him, so he started a week early. So he's working on some misalignments right now for our center mount uprights. So these are the misalignments for the bottom here. So these are all proprietary to our design. So our spindle, our misalignments, our inserts. And then Mill is working on another big 55-inch set of trailing arms. 5-axis is working on all the J-arms right now. This is side one, op one of passenger side. So we finished up all the side one of driver's side. So this is the bottom of the driver's side. So all the machining on this side's done. Obviously the center comes out of here after side two, so it'll take it out from the other side. So we got the uniball bores all in there, snap ring, all the machining here is final. Pretty much get them all done to the same point, so we don't have to set up the machine for every different step. We just do all the steps at once. And so yeah, it's got that one and that one for side two. We'll have a fixture we got to make for the other side, and then we'll finish them. So probably next week. I said that last week that they'd be done this week, but you know, that's how it goes. The reason we had to machine the top of it in 2 parts is this last 1/4 inch of material out here. Basically, it was out of range on the machine. So it didn't really show us that in the computer. By the time it was in the machine, just the very last 1/4 inch was out of range for the head to actually machine it. So we had to slide the fixture plate over and then finish this side, re-index it, and then finish this side. You know, when you're machining big parts like this on a 5-axis of this size, it's really tight. This is probably one of the biggest parts we'll ever machine in that machine. But our guys figured it out, and we got it rolling. So more on those next week.
Not the water, it's the footprint. No, it's the water. Some people don't have talent.
Usually he prefers when you throw pen 15s at him. Oh, there's always one good question. Why doesn't Matt ever wear Kibbetech gear?
That's not a question.
That is a question, actually. It had a question mark at the end.
Is that the question we're gonna go with today? He makes me pay full price. I'm just...
This f***ing guy. All right, our favorite time of the day. We're gonna answer all the good questions from last week. Well, see you guys next week.